Hey guys, Taylor with Taylor Tech, and today I'm here to talk to you about a case for the analog mixer when streaming or podcasting. So I tend to hang out around pro audio forums and subreddits and things like that because I end up finding a lot of good information from these guys. There's a lot of people there who are really knowledgeable and have been doing this kind of thing their whole life, and it's great to go and learn tips and tricks from them. An unfortunate trend I've noticed though is people go into those places who are podcasters or streamers and they're looking for help. They want better sound quality than they're getting from their headset or from their USB mic that they have. And a lot of times what they end up getting told, oh, you're recording on a computer. Well, you need an audio interface like a Focusrite Scarlett 2i2, and you need a mic, a good XLR mic like something like an AT2020 or from Audio-Technica. And while if they were trying to record music or a voiceover or an audiobook or something like that, that would actually be really good advice. For a live broadcast, it doesn't really seem to make sense to me. And the thing that's really frustrating to me about this is they're giving them this advice without a single question being asked. They're not saying, wait, so what's a stream? What are you trying to accomplish? What is it that you want to do? It's just boom, I heard computer and microphone, so here's my advice. Perhaps it's my background. I'm a software developer, technically a database developer, and in my world doing that and as a project manager formerly, it was really important to understand the exact use case for something before you started trying to do anything to fix it. If you just dove head in to try and fix something before you even knew what was going on, you're going to waste time and you're going to waste money. And unfortunately, I'm afraid that some of these people taking this advice from these pros are going to find themselves in that situation because they're not going to be happy with their solution. Ultimately, streaming and podcasting are live broadcast performances. And in any sort of live performance scenario that I've ever even been around, even like years ago when I was in high school and was the sound engineer for our high school, we always used a mixer, right? If we were recording something, sometimes it would be mixer to interface and whatnot, or you just go straight to interface. But you always use a mixer for a live show. And that's because things change, things happen, you need to make corrections on the fly. And I don't understand why these pros are often hostile to the idea of a mixer in that setting. What I wanted to do is I wanted to give you a quick overview of how I have myself set up for streaming, because I do like to do game streaming. I think I've hit on a really good solution to using a mixer to have good independent control of my audio so that I can make sure that all the levels are correct as they go out on my stream. So let's do a quick tour of the mixer and I'll show you how I have it set up. All right, so this is my mixer. It is a Behringer X1622 USB. So we've got 4 mono channels and 4 stereo channels. The important thing here is what I'm actually using while I'm streaming. I'm basically using 3 of these channels to stream from. I've got my main microphone channel here, which is just my desktop mic that you see to the side on my desk all the time. On this channel 4 here, I've got a line coming out from the headphone output of the PC that is tied to Teamspeak and in-game voice comms. And then on the 1112 channel here, I've got a stereo output coming from the optical out jack on the back of the PC with a little DAC in between that is doing all of my main game sounds, PC sounds otherwise, that kind of thing, music. So I've got these 3 channels coming out, or these 2 channels coming out from the PC, this 1 channel coming in from the microphone, and all of those are being fed to this main bus right here. This is what is going out through the USB interface built into this mixer to the actual stream audio. All those 3 pieces are being added together to make the stream audio, and then have independent control over the audio levels to the stream using these faders, and I'm listening into that on my headphones, and I have independent control of my own headphone volume, so I can make sure that I can hear comfortably and the people listening to my stream can hear comfortably and they can hear all the voices and people involved. One other thing that I'm doing, since my voice level out to the stream may need to be different than my voice level out to TeamSpeak or in-game comms, is I'm using this aux bus here, where it's just an auxiliary bus, it's an extra bus besides the main bus, and I'm outputting it here and into the microphone slot in the PC so that I have a second audio input going into the PC. And that's where my voice comms are actually going in. So that lets me independently control the volume of myself in TeamSpeak or in-game voice comms from the stream volume if I'm low in game for some reason. Also, what's really cool about that is I can mute myself from the stream. No one in the stream can hear me, but they can still hear me in game or on TeamSpeak. And also, since I've got independent bus selection here on each of the channels, I can send Teamspeak, take it out of the main bus, and just let it go to my headphones through the sub bus. And that way, no one can hear me on this, or no one can hear my teammates on Teamspeak on the stream. Only I can hear them, which is kind of cool. I like the ability to kind of control things like that. That's the basic overview of how I've got this configured and set up. I know that's not really detailed, and that's not going to help you set this up for yourself, but that'll be coming in a second video where I'll go through exactly how everything is routed on this board, what specific features and functions you would need, and then how you would configure it in Windows. All right, guys, so I hope that this was interesting for you and gave you some thoughts on how you can set yourself up best for streaming and podcasting. It looks complicated if you're not really into mixers or pro audio, but really this is really simple what I've done with the mixer. But anyway, this is really simple to set up. In terms of cost, something like it would be comparable to doing like a Focusrite Scarlett 2i2. They're both going to run you $200 to $250 by the time you're done with cables and everything else. But the thing that I like about this is this gives me more independent control of the different sources into my stream and lets me manage that better than just having a mic input that I'm trying to having to manage game software levels and TeamSpeak levels all independently within software while I'm trying to stream, it's a nightmare if you're trying to do that. Hope this has been helpful for you. If it has, throw a like on the video. Also leave comments below. I love interacting with you. If you're not currently subscribed to the channel, go ahead and subscribe so you can see my later video on how to actually set this up for yourself. Also, in the description section below, there are places you can find me on the web, both Twitter, Teamspeak, that my gaming community uses, Reddit, and Steam. I play a lot of Dirty Bomb. I love streaming, and I'd love for anyone who wants to come join me on my stream. So yeah, it's been Taylor Tech. Appreciate y'all watching. Have a good one.